C, Kevin Durant, or D, all of the above? If you answered D, all of the above.
Coming right up, it's NBA basketball on DH.
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Howard. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Murray. And it's Barton in at the two-guard spot. And for the Pelicans, Grant is out there with Embiid. Then there's Garland. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Herter in at the three. Now for the teams that are clearly rebuilding, should they simply play the young guns, Greg, no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
Kev, I don't know that there's a right answer to that. I think it's really about the personnel and the personalities of the guys on that roster. And really, the front office should play a big role in that as well. But it's a hard call. You got to believe enough in those young guys to say, hey, that's our future. We're going in that direction. But you still got to also take care of your veteran guys who are kind of setting the table for your future.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Just 5 to shoot. Fournier finds Embiid. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Now, here's Bridges. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Pelicans. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
A couple things stood out for me. They were relentless, and they also played under control. That's a deadly combination.
Bridges shot. Good.
Just a proven threat from beyond, and Bridges has a good feel for when to fire him from there.
And the dunk by Embiid.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside for Murray. The dish to Howard. Bridges for three. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Bridges has got his third basket of the night right there. To the left side wing. Here's Grant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Barton outside. Back to Murray. Barton against Fournier. Bridges up top. 9 points in the game so far. Barton, no luck. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. They trail by 1. Pass to Garland. New Orleans moving the ball around. Embiid kicks to Fournier. Good on the three-point shot. Fournier's got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The pass to Bridges. Now here's Barton. Pass to Towns. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
That one drops for him.
With good size for a two-guard, Herter willing and capable of taking on defenders in the painted area.
Barton outside. Bridges, no one around him. Trains the three-pointer. He's got 12.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Now Garland. He picked up 33 points in their last win against Minnesota.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy.
Passes it to Embiid. Fades and shoots. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pelicans lead by 3. On New Orleans.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. But what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Joel Embiid out there with Grant. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then there's Garland. And it's Herter in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. There's Garland. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Bridges dishes to Barton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Here's Herter, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Dwight Howard.
And Kevin Herter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead and transition and create for others.
Howard kicks to Murray. From outside, off the mark. New Orleans in the lead. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Barton. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. And the shot is good.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
Howard against Embiid. Here's Fournier. Grant outside. So the wing on the left. And Herter gets it to go. Herter's got 7 points in the game.
I think we'll be watching this play for many years to come. Herter off the catch.
Murray with it. Garland picks him up. Towns wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Towns has got his first points of the night. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Barton passes to Howard. Barton against Fournier, and that one's good. Barton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Outside Fournier. Howard against Embiid. Fournier gets a wide open look, and again, New Orleans has no luck. They time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Bounce pass from Bridges. 6 to shoot. Howard finds Bridges. That's a 2 from Towns. Gets an open look and hits. Towns has got his second bucket tonight.
And that's why Cat went first overall. This dude is 6'11" with perimeter skills, a sweet shot, and unstoppable when he's on.
And it's good for 2.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Murray outside. Off on the layup. Gets it off. Not going to go that time. And that's it for the first half of action. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Well, I have to point to their officials.
And that.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What can you say, guys? Miles Bridges, an impressive effort here today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Howard. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Murray in at the point.
Possessing the touch from there. I like when Towns shows off that smooth mid-range game.
Fournier passes to Embiid, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
2 points, that one goes. Murray's got 7.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
To the paint, there's Embiid, rebounded by Howard. 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. High post try, Murray, good. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
You got to feel comfortable when Murray is working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all are next level.
Count that bucket.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Grant gets a wide open look. Bridges with the board.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And the amazing athleticism of Murray just taking off towards the rim for the jam.
Garland the pass to Embiid. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I'll tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
That's a 2 from Towns. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Herter, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Miles Bridges.
Well, this is what they want from Herter. Be assertive and make plays.
And so he hits both. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Barton against Fournier. Floats it up for Murray.
And with Murray, you have an all-around scorer, someone who feels comfortable shooting from just about any spot on the court.
Right wing. Here's Grant, and he slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Towns. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Second chance shot, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And New Orleans gets called for the foul.
And you got to like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line. He invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
To the inside, and the dunk by Embiid.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
Barton outside. Murray surveying the D. Towns kicks to Bridges. And a miss there on the triple. Now the pass to Herter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
With size at the backcourt, it's such an advantage. Kevin Herter is 6'6" with a long frame.
Second free throw, no good. And even 3-on-3 break. That's a 2 from Towns, and the jumper is good. Towns has got 8 here in the quarter.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
We come back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Fournier out there with Garland. Then there's Jeremy Grant. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Herter in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Pocket 2. Garland, no good.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
Bridges finds Barton. Murray outside. The 3. Here's Howard. And the layup's good off the glass. Howard's got his first basket of the night.
And Howard always one of the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Garland dishes to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
And late in the game here, it's just as important to get stops. We'll see if either side is up to the task.
Murray for 3. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pelicans trail by 4. Fournier the bounce pass. Now here's Garland. He's guarded closely, and there it is for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Murray outside. Pass to Barton. Embiid with the steal. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Grant the pass to Garland. Outside Fournier. And he gets it to go.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Passes to Towns. Shoots over Grant. Here's Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
Well, he's been here before. Howard knows how to take charge when the team needs a bucket.
1:39 left in the 4th quarter. Now now, here's Garland. He's covered by Murray. Here's Embiid. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Embiid's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans. Gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Pass to Towns. Over Grant. That shot misses. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. And the dunk by Grant.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort and win this game. Fellas?
Thank you, David. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Howard against Embiid. Here's Garland. Rebounded by Howard. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Murray. Kicks it to Howard. 6 on the shot clock. There's the pass to Murray. Shoots over Embiid. And Embiid with the block.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
Here's a timeout from Stan Van Gundy. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Get that out of here. Blocked and recovered. What a nice play. Murray for 3. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So for New Orleans right now, they've got Grant. Garland is out there with Evan Fournier, and there's Embiid, and it's Herter in at the small forward.
And the competitive nature of Murray making all the difference there, doing everything he can to rally his team.
Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Murray, the pass to Bridges. Martin surveying the floor. Pass to Towns. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team. And that tacks another big point onto the league. Great N1 play, showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
To the right side. Here's Embiid. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And guys, we've become accustomed to this. Embiid's a dynamic scorer who's comfortable shouldering the offensive load.
Passes it to Towns. And the rejection by Embiid. And here is Garland. Pass to Embiid. The pass to Garland. He kicks to Grant. 4 on the clock. Here's Herter. It counts. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Barton against Fournier. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with a win.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 24 seconds left in the first overtime. Here's Embiid. Good. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moment.
So it's the visitors now. Murray outside. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Grant. It's good!
Timeout. Unreal. Big Cat, one of the game's great scorers, also deadly in the clutch.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, tough situation here, but they do have enough time to get a catch and shoot. It's going to have to be very quick, but they do have time.
For 3, Fournier. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so the road team gets the W in this one. They escape.